Hi Rebecca, this is just a quick little video to show you some of the development work we've been doing after our conversations with you over the past couple of weeks. So given the list you sent me of all the different topics you guys covered, we've chosen to use order of operations for our demonstration. And as you requested, it just gives a quick little overview of the topic before asking some questions. That way students get an opportunity to actually make sure they're across everything and there's really no tricking them. If they can pick up the skills quickly and easily, they can pass the unit. The other thing to note here is all the information is delivered as text on screen. We're more than happy to work in little animations or audio clips or anything you'd like. But because this was going to be delivered in a test scenario and we didn't know, for example, whether you wanted to have 20 students all listening to a video at different times, we thought that might have created a bit of a cacophony. So we've really just provided this as text to screen. But I'll show you some of what we can do with that interactive stuff in a moment. So it covers what are mathematical operations, why order matters, and then introduces them to BODMAS. Before showing them some examples of how to apply the rules, and also how not applying them correctly can give you vastly different answers. So really the importance of the rules. And we just go through, sort of step by step there. Here we actually get to the questions themselves, and as you can see, the formula is left at the top of the screen all the time so the student can refer to that as required. The other thing is that they can actually look back at any of the previous lessons just by hitting that navigation bar. So if they just want to refresh what was covered, they can do so quickly and easily. Come back to the questions. They can then, just put down a couple of the answers right and wrong. We also have options here to give feedback as the students go through, so if they get a question wrong, we can actually show them what the correct steps would have been, and that can help them have a little bit of information for answering questions further on. But it's really up to you. I mean, this is very adaptable. Once all that's done, the student submits their answers. With the options we have selected at the moment, the student can immediately see feedback on how they went. So they can just jump to a particular question, see what they answered, what the correct answer is, and we can edit what information is created. So rather than just saying the correct answer is 24, we can say the correct answer is 24 is because 9 minus 6 is 3, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. So we can even have little videos showing them how they could have answered that correctly embedded in there. So it's really up to you, and it is very adaptable. The teachers can, of course, go back in afterwards, see individual student answers to each of the questions. They can also override answers if they feel that's appropriate. The teacher really has full access to all the students and all their assignments. Okay, so that's really the end of that, that assessment. The other thing I wanted to show you quickly was where we've built this not as an assessment but actually as a tutorial. So we've got a lot of the same information at the front end, but then a student can really control how many examples they see. So here they get the choice of finishing the lesson after the content's delivered, trying some practice examples. If they get the answer wrong, it doesn't just tell them what the correct answer is, it actually comes up with the full working and gives them a link to see a video. Now, because of the format of this video, we won't be able to hear the sound here, but I'll send you a link in the email so you can actually access it. And as you can see, it goes through line by line, step by step, and explains how the equation's being solved. So this is really I suppose, really good feedback for the student to help get them up to speed. So you can work through this in class if you'd like, and then have a more closed kind of quiz at a formal time. Anyway, look, Rebecca, that's really all I wanted to show you today. If you could give me a buzz when you have time to talk about whether sort of this meets your needs, and we can start having a talk about which topics you wanted covered, to which standards we can start developing that, and then come to Tasmania to present that to you. Anyway, please give me a call if you have any questions at all or would like to provide any feedback. Hope to hear from you soon.